What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am excited but a little frustrated because this is actually the second attempt to make this video. I sat down to film what you're about to see yesterday, and my phone storage, which is what I use to film my videos, is my iPhone, was full. So I filmed the entire video, did a whole look, and the camera didn't cut off. It just kept saying it was filming. And then when I went to actually go play back the video, there was only 2 minutes worth of footage. So, here we are today. So I'm going to recreate my first impressions video of trying new to me makeup and some new products out on the market. But however, I did not use all of the products because once I had realized that something weird was going on with my phone, I was like, wait a minute. And I kind of stopped mid-look before I actually, I guess I didn't do a full look, but I did a middle, I was in the middle of it, and that's when I realized something was wrong. So some of these products I have already used, and some of them I have not, and I'm still excited to use them today. So, if you have caught on, today we're going to be doing a full face of products that I have purchased that are new to me, new to the market, some of them, and just kind of giving you my first impressions and testing them out. So, if that is something you would like to see, and hopefully this is the video that works, cross those fingers and those toes. And also, if you want to make it real lucky, go ahead and click that subscribe button so that you can be notified of all of my future uploads. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, I have a big box of Ulta goodies here, and we're going to go through the products very quickly because I've already done this once, you just haven't seen it yet. So, I bought a bunch of products, and it all started with, let me see if I can even find the product. So, this whole box and other products that aren't from Ulta that I purchased stemmed from me watching a video from Manny MUA testing out, and if you don't know who Manny MUA is, you need to go check him out. He is fabulous. You'll love him. But he was testing out this new viral eyeliner. This is from L'Oreal, and it's called the Flash Cat Eye. And basically what's unique about this eyeliner is it comes with a stencil that's built into the cap, and you can take it out, and obviously you can see I did not use this yesterday, so this will be a true first impression, and it helps you create the perfect wing. And if you know me and you've watched my videos, I used to be really good at eyeliner because I would do, well, I wouldn't say I was good at eyeliner, but I put eyeliner on every day. I wasn't scared of it. And for the last 2 years, I haven't really worn eyeliner very much. So it's terrifying. So I got this guy to see what that's like. That's what started this whole thing. And then I had a $100 order. So the next thing I got was something that's been in my shopping cart for a while. I just hadn't committed to it. But I got a I literally can't talk. I'm so sorry. A mini-sized version of the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. 2 or 3 of my YouTubers that I watch religiously literally rave about this, and I was like, enough is enough. I want to try it out. So this is the mini version, the trial version, and I love it. It's a frosted glass bottle. It's very nice and weighted. I did test this out yesterday. I won't tell you how I feel about it yet, but I did test it out. It is a moussey thick consistency, so I wouldn't say moussey, but it's just a thick consistency cream. So we'll try that out again today. And then I also got another primer that I did test out, but I won't let you know how I feel about it yet. But this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Correct Anti-Redness Primer, and this is in the trial size. And this is for anti-redness primer. Is formulated with calming algae, rose, and mushroom. It is it's a green toned primer that instantly reduces redness with a satiny finish. It's a breathable veil that smooths and blurs imperfections and helps glide on makeup for a better, longer, healthier look. So, we'll try that again. The next product I have already used even prior to yesterday's video, but they had a deal, which is how this all ended up in my cart online. e.l.f. had a deal that was buy one of these e.l.f. Skin Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm with hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and peptides, and a spatula is included. It was buy one, get one, 40% off, I think. And I had already, this is my second one. I already opened the first one, and I've used it now twice, and it's really nice. It's very, very calming to my skin. It's very, very hydrating, and it's got like these little pieces of like grittiness whenever you like first like almost like exfoliating it. I don't know if that's supposed to be there, but I like it. So yeah, it's so good. So good so far. So far, so good. There we go. The next product I opened but haven't tested because that's when I realized my video was not working yesterday. But I got the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Lift Stick. And if you watch my videos, you know I don't really care about my brows. I don't have a problem with how my brows look. I don't really care if they're ultra defined or not. But I got this brow stick pen thing because one of my newest YouTubers that I've discovered, her name is Maria Gloria. She is fantastic, very funny, very positive light, definitely someone I watch for putting myself in a good mood. She's fantastic. But she started out in her video not liking this product, and by the end of it, she was literally like, she had convinced me to buy this product. I don't care about my brows, but I was convinced to get this. So we are going to test this out. It has like on one end like a waxy crown, which I've never used anything other than my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. And I think part of the reason why I don't do my brows is because I haven't found the products that really make me want to take the time to do it. Because I'm like, with that like brow pencil, like it's fine I guess, but that's the only one I've ever used, and I don't care how my brows look with or without it, so why bother even doing that step? So we'll just kind of see. But the other side of this has this really unique, like, I don't know if you can see, but this really unique like brush with like prongs on it, and it's supposed to lift the product and your brow hairs upward for that like nice fluffy brow. Here's like a before and after, you know, on the product box. So this is her before, which in my opinion her brows look fine, and this is the after. So this is for like that nice fluffy brow look. That's the in thing for now. The next couple of products, oh, I didn't put them back in the box, but I did pick up Maybelline products at Ulta. Was like buy two get one free, so of course I stocked up on my favorite mascaras. I know I really should try others, but I just, when you like something and it works, why not, like, just use it, you know? The other thing that I bought that was not from Ulta, and I did test one of the brushes out, but I made a purchase from Laura Lee Los Angeles, and I bought her recently restocked birthday brush set, which sold out like immediately the first time she brought these out. The only one I have tried is the foundation flat top brush, and I'm just going to tell you right now, I love this thing. Compared to my other brushes, it's just different. Like the way it blends in and smooths my product out, it just hits different, you know? So I already love this guy, but I have not tried any of the other brushes. There's a bunch of face brushes and some eye brushes, so we will be trying out some more of those. And it comes with this huge, like, I mean, it's huge makeup bag, so that's nice. And then the actual reason I went to lauraleelosangeles.com was to get her newest Blush Aesthetics palette. So this is a blush palette, and I just can't stop obsessing over how beautiful this is. I am so excited to use it. The camera is not going to do it justice. This one on the camera looks like a darker orange, but it's a very bright, like tangerine orange. Like, it's so pretty. I can't wait to actually get to use this today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hopefully we get through this video today, because I'm telling you right now, I'm not filming it again. I'm not doing it. So what I started out with yesterday is I did one side of my face with the Tarte primer and the other side of my face with the Smashbox primer. So I'm going to get out the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, and I'm going to open that up, and I've already moisturized my skin. It's still the desert, but that's okay. I'm going to take some of this, and I'm going to put this on this side. Now this claims it will give you smoother pores. It says it's got vitamin C, E, and green bean extract for firmer, smoother appearance and blurring and filling technology for your pores. So yesterday I noticed a huge difference in my skin when I used it on this side. So we'll see if I still feel that way today. But yesterday I was loving the way that my foundation and my skin looked. My pores were very smooth, and my texture was like a lot more minimized. So we'll see how it works today, but it feels very nice on the skin. very like hydrating, and it doesn't really have any tack. It almost feels kind of like silicone-y. I don't know if it has silicone in it, if I'm being honest. I don't know much about ingredients, but I don't see anything in here about silicone. So I don't think it's got silicone in it, but it's still got like that same kind of feel. So I don't know, but it feels good on my skin. So now, and my pores do look smoother on this side compared to this side over here. So now I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Correct Anti-Redness Primer, which obviously I got this for very obvious reasons. I have very much redness. And also these two guys right here, done, over it. This guy I popped this morning, which I know you're really not supposed to do, but I mean, it was a huge whitehead, so I took care of it. And this one's from my nasal strips because I've been fighting the aftermath of COVID, and like my congestion at night is super bad and I can't breathe, so I've been wearing like the Breathe Right strips, and this is the result of that. And this is PMS because that's happening today. So it comes out green like this. It looks very intimidating, but it doesn't stay green on your skin. It's very gel-like consistency. It reminds me of putting like the aloe gel, I'm from the South, aloe gel on your face like when you get sunburnt. That's what it reminds me of. So I'm just gonna kind of put that all over. Personally, after yesterday, I didn't really feel like this reduced any redness under my skin. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I didn't really feel like I was any less red looking. So we'll kind of just see how I feel about that today. I'm going to use the same foundation that I did yesterday because I really liked the way that it looked. And so when I started filming this, I went in with my Maybelline 4-in-1 Perfector for the glow since my skin is so parched. So I'm just going to kind of spread this all over on both sides. And I had my friend Lauren ask me in a comment, she asked what this looks like all over their skin without foundation, like can you wear it that way? And you absolutely could if you have really perfect skin and you just want a little bit of glow. I mean, it looks nice on me, but I like full coverage because or at least a medium coverage because of all of my acne and my scarring and stuff like that. But if you have like decent skin and you want a more natural, like dewy look, then you could totally just wear that all by itself. So now I'm going to go in with my Nars Soft Matte, not concealer, but foundation. And I'm going to take this, and since this is a thin formula, I have quite a bit, but I'm going to take this on the Laura Lee, what is this, 11 brush. This is that flat top that I really liked yesterday. And I like this one. Like, I love my Anissa Beauty one, which is the brush I use a lot on my channel, but this one, like, I can actually like swipe it, whether you're supposed to do that or not, but like I can kind of blend it in this way. I don't have to just like sit here and stipple the foundation on unless I like want to, like unless that's the kind of coverage I'm going for that day. So I like this. This one doesn't leave me all streaky. It really blends in the product, and so I appreciate that. I love my Anissa Beauty one, but I like also being able to just sit here and blend, and like this one really works the product in without me having to sit here and stipple and stuff like that. I love this foundation. I used one of my foundations. This is the one I actually used on my wedding day. And any makeup you choose to wear on your wedding day, it must be good because no one wants to risk that. So I chose this foundation because I love it and I trust that it will work, and we can really test out the primers underneath it. So now I'm going to go to the other side and put that. Okay, so upon first glance here, most of the product has been distributed. I personally don't see, like, I need to blend it in a little bit better over here, but I personally don't feel like this primer over here did anything for my skin. My crusty lips over here. I don't know. I'm gonna go in with a sponge. Let me dampen my sponge. just gonna go with whatever is left on the back of my hand and just kind of press this in. And my complexion is getting better as far as dry skin, but man, is it a journey. It is a journey. Okay, so looking up close in the mirror, so my thoughts from yesterday still stand, which my thoughts are that the primer, the Tarte primer, this side of my face, even though like I'm broken out a lot and my skin's really dry, but this side of my face, even in like the magnified side of my mirror, looks 1,000 times better than this side. And it's not even that this side looks bad, it's just like I have some clinging right here of my foundation, and like I just don't feel like the primer did anything. Like my pores aren't smooth, which this is not a pore filling primer. The Smashbox one is not a pore filling primer. So like I knew that, but that's like something that I kind of want. I also wanted the anti-redness thing to work as well, because even with this foundation, you can still see all of this redness right here. And this is a good foundation, and it's medium to full coverage. But I just feel like I shouldn't have to keep building this up to cover the redness that the primer claims is supposed to kind of like help with. I mean, it doesn't say like, hey, this is going to be the fix-all, but I got the trial size, and the trial size was like $20. So if I'm buying a full-size version of this product, I want it to actually work, and like miracles need to be happening, because I think this full-size primer is like $40-something. So I don't know, I don't feel like this side really did anything, and if I'm gonna pay that kind of money or that price point, then it needs to be doing something. If it's not gonna get rid of the redness, then it needs to be doing something else. But if it's advertised to, you know, smooth over that redness, and maybe it's working and it's just not enough for me to like notice, but I mean, and like it's just not supposed to do that much, but I mean, then why advertise it as such, you know? So I'm not a fan of that side. My skin doesn't look awful other than the fact that it's kind of dry and I'm really broken out, but it'll do, I guess. But I definitely love the Tarte primer. Like, I am so glad that I got this, and I'm so sad that I've been waiting this whole time to get this, and I could have just had it a lot sooner. So yeah, so that's how I feel about the foundation so far. But again, we'll like kind of see how it wears after I put everything down and have a full face. So now I have the concealer down. However, I did purchase the Jaclyn Cosmetics Brightening and Setting Palette, which is not a new release, but since she launched a complexion line, I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll pick this up and see how this works with her products. Well, I didn't really get around to doing that, but I am going to use this. I have used this with a couple of other things. I even used this yesterday, but I'm going to go ahead and use it again. So I'm going to grab my brush from Laura Lee, and I'm going to use... trying to remember what I did with that brush. I don't know if it's in here or not. I think this was it. Yeah, this one. This is the Laura Lee L25. I don't know what it's supposed to be used for, but to me this is the perfect setting, like under eye setting brush. So I'm going to go into the shades. I'm going to go in here with, I guess this would be, let's lilac, coconut, honey, and almond. I don't know, but I'm gonna just kind of swirl my brush in these two and just kind of press this under my eye here to set this down, my concealer. Yesterday I liked it, but I was also very frustrated, so I like stopped caring at that point when I realized the video wasn't really recording. So do I think it's like the best thing ever as far as like smoothing my under eye? No. But also, I don't want to knock it. I want to definitely try it when I'm more oily and not dry, just to see what it's like then too. Because this is just for like the brightening and setting. But right now my under eyes are gross. So just kind of placing that down. I don't really have an opinion on this yet. I also don't really know if it does very much. So it's kind of one of those types of products. But it was new, so I went ahead and tried it. Now I'm going to go in with one of the products I'm very excited about. Excuse me. I'm going to go into the Laura Lee Blush Aesthetics palette. And since I'm not going to do an eyeshadow today because of my eye, I'm just going to kind of use these also as eyeshadows, because you can do that with your blush just for like a wash of color. So I'm going to go into the shade, I'm really loving the shade Tiger Lily or Peach Fuzz. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with Peach Fuzz. I am a peach kind of gal. So the shades in here, we have a golden highlight. This is called Golden Glaze. I would probably use this more as a topper, because like an eyeshadow topper, because it's probably too dark for my skin tone. But then we have Bridal Pink. And again, the camera and the lighting is not doing this justice. This is way more vibrant than it's actually pulling in the camera. And then we have this one right here. This is Strawberry Ice Cream. We have Chateau Rose, not rosé, but rose. Then we have Peach Fuzz. We have Caramel Cream. We have Tiger Lily, and we have Sangria. So I'm gonna go in with Peach Fuzz and just kind of apply that to the back portions of my face. Ooh, that's very, very pigmented. I like that. I like this color. Definitely a like summery color. And I love peach. That's my thing. That was part of my wedding colors, so I'm very partial to peach. But I like that it's buildable. It's a very nice, it's easy to blend formula. It looks really pretty. I like that. Okay, so very, very pretty. So I think I'm gonna take, excuse me, I'm gonna take just a little bit of the shade Tiger Lily and probably mix it in with Peach Fuzz. I'm gonna take it on one of her blending brushes. I'm gonna use the L26. I'm just gonna kind of dip into both shades and put this on my lid just for a wash of color, because my eye is not gonna have very much today. But this is also a very easy like technique, or trick rather, that you can do when you're pressed for time. Just use your blush or your bronzer that you used all over your face as a wash of wash of color over your eyelid. Like, you don't have to have an elaborate eye look every single day. Like, who does that really? I know I don't. So just having a little bit, and it kind of pulls the look together. These brushes are really nice also, by the way. Yeah, like just a little, it just gives you a little something. It makes it look a little more put together. Like you tried just a little bit more that day, which is probably something I should do more. But anyway, so there's the blush. So now we're gonna go in with the eyeliner, the thing that started it all. So let me open this guy up. I probably shouldn't have shredded all the directions, but I'm pretty excited about it, and I don't really care. So it takes 20 years to open it up. Okay, so this is what the product looks like. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Flash Cat Eye. So this is unique because it is, I think this is a felt tip. I'm really not sure. I don't know, brush tip, felt tip, one of them. But it's a liquid liner, and what's unique about it is the cap has this stencil that slides out. So here's the stencil, and then you use this like cutout right here, so you angle it to however you want, and then it helps you make the like wing. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it works. Let me kind of clear up my area here as everything topples over because I'm wanting to get up close and personal. So let me grab the eyeliner cap and put it back on, just so I can kind of get an idea for the stencil. Okay, so this is what the stencil looks like. So you hold it like this, and you just kind of match it up. This part matches up with the bottom of your upper lid, like where your lashes are. Now this isn't going to give you a very long lash, so if you want a more dramatic, like winged out look, then you're going to have to extend the wing. But I'm just trying to get a decent wing, so... Oh, I'm like so nervous about this. Like, I don't know why eyeliner makes me so nervous. It never used to. Okay, so I'm going to bring my mirror up here. I don't know if I can do this while also talking. In fact, I probably won't talk. So I'm going to take the pen. Okay, well... So my wing went down. I don't know what I did wrong. I guess I just had it angled wrong, rather. So that's like my bad. Okay. Well, this is going great. Let's see if I can like fix this at all. Okay, this is not necessarily the product's fault. This is a lot of user error. Overall, the eyeliner though is like a decent eyeliner as far as like the way the liquid applies. So, I mean, let's try the other eye. Let's just see. Well, that wing was a little bit better. But I don't necessarily like that, like, I have hooded eyes. So for me, this product is definitely going to have to be one that I mess with. As far as, like, the angle of how I do it, because, like, this does not look good on my eye shape. It doesn't necessarily, like, this is not the product's fault. It's definitely a learning curve. Well, that was a journey. I don't look great. I look a little crazy. Definitely a learning curve. I don't think that the eyeliner is a bad product, but again, the reason I purchased this was to make the eyeliner process easier. And if it's not going to actually be easier and it's going to be more stressful for me, then is it even worth it? Like, I feel like I look really insane. And it doesn't help that, like, I have hooded eyes. So, like, I'm going to have to work on the placement of the stencil. So, I feel like I look stupid. But it's fine, you know? It's fine. We'll make it work. So, I'm going to go in with mascara. And ultimately, what I should have done is I should take some micellar water and just cut down part of this wing and it wouldn't look so bad. As far as like the angle of the wing, both of them are pretty much like the same angle. My issue is like I can make a wing, but this one I always have go up here, and this one's always just slightly, like it's always slightly a different angle, which I know is like a #1 thing everyone struggles with. But I'm hoping that maybe the eyeliner, like as I get used to it, will help me better pick the angles. Because even if I did the tape thing, my angles are still always off. So I'm not a good judgment of angles, I should say. But, you know, had better looks, but this is what these kind of videos are for. So now I think the last product to try is the brow pencil. So also something that's intimidating. I don't even know where it is. Okay, so I have the shade Soft Brown, and when I watched this, like a video of this, so first of all, this is the lifter brush, easily shapes brows into naturally lifted, sculpted look. It's got a sculpting wax and conditioning complex that sets, smooths, and tints brows for all day wear. It says application, use the wax stick to tint and sculpt brow hairs. Then use the lifter brush to lift and place brows into place. So I guess I'm going to use the wax stick first and not worry about combing through my brows, I think. I don't know. So I'm just going to take this. I have mine in the shade Soft Brown. It definitely is very different than... Okay, we're going to have to move quick because I'm running out of space apparently because it cut off my video. But I'm applying the wax for my eyebrows here. And then, like, it definitely tints them. So you can see the difference there. So now I'm going to take the other side and I'm going to use the lifter brush, which is this. That's what it looks like. I'm going to take this and lift them up. And it kind of spreads out the product. It's not half bad, actually. I need to take care and like trim my brows, pluck some of these hairs. Honestly, that's not bad at all. Definitely like a learning curve. Like I need to do some cleaning up. And then if I wanted to, I could like extend my brow. I'm not really worried about that today. So I'm gonna quickly do this off camera and then we will go to the end and see how everything looks. Okay, so I am back and I have reviewed all the products at this point as far as I can. Like I obviously can't do the makeup remover right now, but overall a lot of products were a big hit, so let's kind of go through what I thought. So obviously blush palette and the Lovelies brushes, 10 out of 10, recommend. I can't wait to keep using it and playing with them and seeing like the different looks I can come up with and things like that. So love the Lovelies products. Now the Smashbox primer, the Anti-redness primer, I don't think you need to waste your money on it. I just don't think it does anything truly. Like I just think it's kind of a waste. I'll probably like use, I'm glad I got the trial size because once I use this I won't repurchase unless I actually see difference at some point after more than one wear, but doubtful. The Tarte primer, this guy, if you don't own it, go get it. This is incredible. This is very similar to the like e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer, so like I don't know, I'll have to like test out both and see which one's like if there's a difference or if like e.l.f. could be a dupe of this. I don't know, but I definitely love this primer, so 10 out of 10, recommend that one. The eyeliner I think could be great. It's gonna take a lot of learning, so it's really like, is it something that I'm really willing to try and keep learning? It's kind of up to me. So it's not a bad, like eyeliner isn't bad. It is a little more liquidy. It does kind of dry down to like a semi like matte kind of. It's got a little bit of like gloss, so I wouldn't say it's fully matte, but it's not a bad liner. Just getting used to how to use it will be the tricky part. So not bad. I definitely think if you're new to eyeliner, you might try this, just maybe help you, or you could always just use the tape method and put tape on your eyes, you know, or you can just like keep practicing and it'll get better. So I don't know. So not necessarily something you have to have, but kind of a unique like inventive thing that we don't have, so very cool. The brow product, I actually really liked this, so I'm gonna keep playing with it. I don't think it's like something I will do very often. I also did not put brow gel in because I'm gonna take all this off in a little while anyway, but I think my brows actually look good, and I like that it gives it a tint. The pencil I didn't really feel like did anything, so I do like the tint to it, so I will keep playing with that. Is there anything else? I don't think that there was, so I think that's everything. So this is not my best look, but you know what? That's why we have these videos, to kind of play around and see. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, like, please like, comment, subscribe. Have you tried any of these products? Are there any products you recommend me try? I do not mind spending my money and testing things out, so please let me know. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and spread the word. I can't wait to have some more followers and really get my videos out there. So I appreciate all of your support thus far, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye!